Hello and welcome to my anti-meta deck, Letho's anti-meta deck, and I named it Letho because my Letho Kingslayer has an important role here. Letho has the option of copying Cahir, copying our Fion, or copying our Damien. So there's three good options. Ideally, Damien, but if our opponent is really boosting, we can also copy Cahir. Now this deck is designed to counter the meta. A lot of decks that are playing right now are pretty greedy, including the V deck. So this counters the V deck by using the Ahiroquox at the right time, pulling out his V, and then snagging it with the Imposter. And then when I play our relic here, I'm actually pulling out Damien, and then I can revitalize our Imposter here. So I run the coup de grace. Now coup de grace had a bit of a boost. Now I can hit units with 3, but because there's a lot of Yrden happening, I don't need to run Yrden because I could just coup de grace my opponent's Yrden, assuming I have last say. In the first round, I like to play some thinning, and this is the ultimate thinning package, because we play the Hunting Pack, the Imperial Brigade, but there's also thinning with Albric and a Fawn. So because there's so much thinning, I pretty much always get what I need. I do have one Imperial Diviner. Now this Imperial Diviner can be switched up. I do have 2 Arbalists that could be switched up for possibly a Mage Infiltrator, a Squirrel, some other removal. I do have 2 Tourney Jousts, and a bunch of locks. And we lock with our Van Morlehem's Hunter, and then a tall removal we have Vanamar, who removes the locked unit. So this is a great deck to counter the meta. It is fun. I find that it is most susceptible to the guerrilla tactics because I do have a few row-locked items. Our Damien is row-locked, and so is our Cahir. So ideally, we try to bait out row movements with our Magni Division. But if need be, we can always copy our opponent's Malena, if it's guerrilla tactics, and go ahead and move our units right back to where they were. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this deck. Have fun. Right, a Deathwish deck.
Patience is not a virtue.
Could be Mill, or sorry, it could be V. Seems to be the most common. Okay, I do have 2 of these. Let's dump one. We will dump our Fawn. I am going first, so let's get rid of Damien. Good. Ah. Let's... Well, we do have 2. Let's just play this front row. Well, we know what our opponent's doing. We'll let him consume it once. If I use the relic here, I want to make sure that I actually do snag his V. So, maybe we'll deny that one. We'll lock it. Obviously playing some Deathwish. Okay, a little bit of thriving. Opponent has status. I would like to actually get my Imperial Brigade out.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
Good. Okay, here. I'm missing my Oneromancy. That would be nice. But, okay, opponent. Let's get this out. So has not yet played a whole lot of Deathwish. Oh yeah, he does have dominance. Let's bleed this. Well, he's going to have to play another one. I don't want to lose uneven, so let's play this out like this. Okay, just a pure Deathwish deck. Now, ideally, I mean, you don't want to lose to the overwhelming hunger, but I just didn't want to commit anything. I do have Cahir. That's an excellent last round. Hopefully my opponent doesn't push too much. Neuromancy's good. A little bit strong, but good. Alright, he's in it. He is in it. Okay. Let's use this.
Let their blood break their bones and spirit!
Yikes. Now, if I would have played my Cahir, he might have just passed. I don't want that to happen. And he obviously got... Oh, there's V. Now is the time to get rid of V.
I'll defend the castle to my dying breath.
And that pretty much puts an end to it. And I do have the Magni thriving here, so it worked out. And if my opponent does decide to go a little bit further, I think just commit Vanamar here. My Cahir is pretty valuable. Well, let's just get this out.
Utter my wish, and I shall make it so.
Let's see what my opponent decides to do here. Okay. Well, let's deny this.
Tell me what you've got.
Okay, 10 points. Let's just zip over and we'll grab that one. Now, if my opponent can deal with my Cahir, yeah, it could be trouble. Okay, that's a good combination happening right there. And Oneiromancy into potentially Cantarella. Let's play this out. How's this work again? Discard. Good. What do we got here as a first turner? Let's start off just with Cantarella. We might be a brick, might be a bad play, but I don't want to start off with this. Okay. Now at least my lowest unit is a Cyclops.
And now I should break you.
Okay. Oh, we didn't even get to see the Cahir business. Good game, though. Alright, the movement deck is always the most difficult, I think, because I have a couple row-specific cards. Now, if I can get my opponent to bait out a couple of them, that would be awesome. This is good. The Purify in this case may not be necessary. I don't want a Fawn in hand. Alright. Okay, let's see here. I can use my Oneiromancy for my Elbrick. But let's start off with this. I assume Magni will die pretty quickly, or be row moved. That'd be best case scenario. Somebody must be... it could be Devotion. Somebody must be net decking here. A lot of these movement decks are happening. Range, so we don't know if it's Devotion yet. But we do have... Well, let's get these fellas out first. I know I have a status online here. Yeah, we can lock that.
Come to me, little one.
Maybe a Purify and boost. In which case I'll probably regret not killing it with Vanamar, but should be okay. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and do some thinning with our Albrick. Hopefully this goes back row. 9 times out of 10 it goes front row. Oh, sorry. 10 times out of 10 it is a melee. Now, opponent could be playing a Glace deck with the movement. In which case it would be great to have last say, but I could, if I do get the suspicion, I could play Cahir. Let's just get rid of this. Good. It was expensive, but it won us the round. Now I have a silly Hamadryad sitting there in my deck. Okay, let's dump the lock. Okay, now I don't want Damien. And I am still missing my Fion. Let's get rid of this Hamadryad.
'Tis my tree. I was born with it. I shall die with it.
What is my top card here? It would be Fion. Yeah, it's a movement deck.
Humans are scum. I prefer elves, dwarves, pixies even.
We'll stop there. We'll go long round. I could regret that, but we'll see. I think I'll put Damien back in the deck, and ideally snag Coop and Fion. Purify. Now, this could bait some. Yeah. So I'm missing. No, I'm missing Coop. The Magni may bait some row movement. Yeah, when I use the X0 Quux, it's going to put our Damien on the rightmost as the rightmost card. Yeah, we'll just lock that up, I think.
I wonder what my stifle captured this time.
All right. I think best case scenario here is he plays. Oh, look at that. The movement Dryad. Yeah, we'll just get this going right here. Now, maybe I should dump that immediately, but we'll see. He only has 2 movements available now. Okay. It's gonna boost that little fella right up, I think. Let's see. Let's get our Fion out.
That's order! And out feed! Essa morning our light where? Morning.
Now he's probably thinking it's okay because I have 2 movements. Did he purify that? No. No, he doesn't have 2 movements. He only has 1. Well, let's get this happening then. Maybe a little bit premature. See if he has a rebuke. I will probably regret that. And I probably should have played Letho. But if it survives, we'll be good. Good. Now I'm kind of tripped out here because my Fion isn't showing defender status. Did he purify that? All right, buddy. Let's get this happening.
Yeah, I work for the police. Better than work for the humans.
Good. Okay, let's copy Letho. Or copy Cahir. Possibly he's just playing a Yurden and doesn't even care about this, in which case there's nothing I could do anyways. Yeah. Now, that's a great copy, actually.
We elves have our paths. Don't worry about me.
Of course I will. Copy that. And move it right back. And I would like to push something there so it doesn't die, so let's just purify.
I divined this
Game over.
for sparrows.
Thanks for the Milena. Good game. Alright, my opponent,
There's but one punishment for traitors.
probably a hyper thin with the new snowdrop. Okay. That's good, that's good. That's good, actually. A pretty decent thinning hand. I am missing a lock. But I'm going to play this out. Never mind, I do have a lock on board. What am I thinking? Okay, yeah, I don't mind having that actually. Let's just thin out with this.
I live to serve. Below! Italian!
Okay, soldier.
No,
So let's get these soldiers out.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
that's fine. Yeah, let's just apply some bleeding to this fellow. So what do I have on top now? A brigade and an extra magni. It's fine.
Your life is worth a great deal, my lord. Take comfort in that.
Okay. Well, let's do the same thing to him. Maybe.
It's nothing personal.
Okay. Alright. Well, he's going to get the play here. He will need 7 points. Sorry, 6. Well, 7 with the bleed here. So, sorry, actually, I have my own bleed. Yeah, so he'll need 7, which he may not actually have without committing this. Actually, this isn't any point value, it's just an order to move a unit. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Oh shoot, that's a Witcher. Yeah, so. Alright, I got a ton of junk on the top of my deck here. Let's dump that. I still have those in my... Yeah, I thinned those out. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Wise choice.
See what our dear opponent decides to do. I would love to get a hold of my Fion. A Nearmancy, something like that. Good. Now I don't need to have this. I don't want that. Okay, lock. Alright. Yeah, let's we'll go ahead and just dump that.
Got sand plenty in them.
Portal for what?
No door is closed.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that at the moment.
Bars across the Empire will sing this day.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to use my Letho to copy it.
Stars contend you shall be victorious today.
Improvise.
Beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and get his best card out.
I'll defend the castle to my dying breath.
Damn you all! Why would I kill a child?
Good. Get the old Colgrim out. Game over. Good game.